तो थॉट प्रोसेस मेरा यही था कि मेरे को जितना ज़्यादा पॉजिटिव रहना है और अगली बॉल पे जितना ज़्यादा मैं फोकस रह सकूं। मैं क्राउड की नॉइस नहीं सुन रहा था मैं, और ना ही स्कोर बोर्ड की तरफ देख रहा था कि मैं स्कोर बोर्ड की तरफ ना देखूं। बस मेरे को ये है कि अगली बॉल मेरे को अच्छी करनी है।
Yeah, I think I need to lie down after that game, to be honest with you. I've not experienced too many like that. Look, firstly, a great game of cricket. Credit to both teams, RCB and CSK. It's the kind of game that the IPL deserves, the kind of game that this stadium deserves. So, brilliant stuff. From our point of view, there'll be a lot that we'll dissect there, good and bad. But the biggest positive is probably the boys knowing that no game is ever done.
Romario is a living example of how young boys and girls need to play the sport.
Well, like I said, I went out there with a plan just to try and hit each ball.
I'd say it's a never say die attitude that the guys have. It doesn't matter how your first over is gone or your second over, but you've always got more to give. We've each got 24 balls to deliver, and even if it means your last 6 balls is your best ball, as long as you can do that for us, we appreciate it. So I think that's the beautiful thing about our bowling unit right now.
Opening partnership, Betsy and Virat. That was just a brilliant start to the game. Should we give them a round of applause? Bets, 50 in your second IPL match. It was just pure class innings, and everyone was so happy to watch you play and enjoyed watching you play. So well done, mate. Yeah, it was awesome. Virat, that innings could have been 150. It was every ball in the middle of the bat. It was just pure class. And the start you guys gave us, playing great cricket shots. I think we're 100 after 10 overs, and that was just a brilliant partnership. You made the pitch look very simple. Made batting look very simple. So well done, guys. That was an awesome start.
Bethel, what a special knock. And I think it is worth saying that opening partnership from Beth and Virat, I thought that was really special. It was 2 high quality batters playing proper shots, there was no slogging, and they were just putting the opposition under pressure. I thought it was like a batting masterclass. And we saw that when other guys came in, it wasn't quite so easy. So look, huge credit to those 2. I'm really pleased for Beth, second IPL game. Doesn't surprise me at all, knowing him as I do, that he's done something like that.
It's pretty special. Always nice to do it in a win as well. I thought we were taking it pretty close at the end there, but no, it was great to bat out there and do it with Virat. But yeah, really happy for it.
Middle order, not our best day today, but that's all right. We talk about that a bit later. Us boys, Jitesh, nothing. Yep. And obviously myself and Sheppy, great partnership. Sheppy, that was pretty special innings, very special innings. I don't think anyone can put into words what we saw, because to just watch that, I knew you could do it, and for that to be your first innings for RCB, man, just beat the ball. It was awesome, and to get us to a score that was defendable in the end, like 50 or 14 balls, that'd be something that everyone here tonight will remember for a very long time. So congratulations.
If you look at the back end of our batting innings, we were concerned we were going to be slightly short, and then Romario does something special.
He came into the tournament not playing in the 11. And sometimes you feel bad for yourself, but no. Romario made sure he did all the right things possible. He worked on his batting, kept working on his bowling, and always had a smile on his face. You almost felt that, when can we play him? And when he got the opportunity, he hasn't batted in a couple of games, but today when he got the opportunity, it was like he was waiting for it. The choice of shots that he had, but most importantly, that smile on his face that he used to put for others, everybody else has reflected back to him, because we're all so happy for him. It's great to see people who want to come and make a difference with their cricket, and today was a great example of someone who's wanted that opportunity but also made most of it when he got one.
He told me to try and hit it flat as possible, because the way the pitch was bouncing, he told me that if I hold my shape and look to hit it flat, maybe it will come off for 6 and stuff like that. So I try and do that. I swung and missed a few, but the majority came out the middle today. And then when I ran off, I was I actually had to put on my kit to go back and field. So now it's gonna sink in a bit now. The last few over, you know, that's my role to actually give the team that finish. So today I was in my role, you know, well set to go there and, you know, execute. So today I execute, and, you know, I'm thankful for that.
Moving on to bowling, again, it was a tough start. We started really well in the power play, but the biggest theme throughout our bowling spell today was comebacks. It started first with 𝙥𝙡𝙖𝙣 playing his first game for RCB, bowling out there on, you know, it got pretty wet. Bowling the 6th over in that power play when they're on a roll. And coming in, that was a brilliant over that changed momentum. And then it was a brilliant spell, the whole thing, but also again, coming back after having a drop catch, which no one wants to happen, but these things do happen and they can affect our mental state. And to come back and then bowl that next over again and take 2 wickets, which broke the game open for us, you know. That's the sort of DNA that I think we've started to build this season, and I think everyone knows when we step on the pitch that we're not done until our role's done for that day, and for you, you know, to keep coming back and have a massive impact on that game. Well done, mate. That was,
As expected, he's a class act. He's been training, you know, super hard for the last few months. He's an international player, so you sort of expect that from guys like 𝙥𝙡𝙖𝙣. But I guess to go out there and do it straight up is phenomenal. To bowl the 6th over with two batters in, it sort of changed the momentum. It was perfect. Tough role to fill, tough big shoes to fill. He bowled brilliantly today. He bashed a hard length. The slower balls were really effective. And that over with those couple of wickets were big for us. So look, huge credit to those two. Again, a good sign for the team and the squad. The fact that loads of people are contributing across the team, loads of people are contributing from the squad. It's a really good sign. We've just got to keep going.
Ash, to come back after a mistake, bowling the no ball, to bowl 3 gun Yorkers was exceptional. It's just a bit of a statement of how we've been this season. Just come back, everyone just coming back. So it was good to see and lovely to win by a couple of runs.
Yash as well. We talk about impact, you know, it's not ideal. Maybe going for boundaries, bowling, you know, that last ball to go for 6 in the last over with 3 balls left, and then you look up at the scoreboard and you go from defending 13 to defending 6, and you still got the job done. So, you know, that just shows keep coming up, keep fronting up, and, you know, we believe in you doing that job, and that's just awesome. So good for your confidence. Well done, mate. Another great comeback.
Yes, phenomenal. Sort of mirror image of last year a little bit. Under pressure, to his own, he put himself under more pressure than what he needed. But yeah, to finish that way against, you know, a couple of class batters there at the end was special.
जो भी रन बचेगा लास्ट ओवर, वो मुझे पता था 2-3 ओवर पहले कि भूल भी गया सेकंड लास्ट ओवर फेंकेंगे तो लास्ट ओवर मेरे को फेंकना ही पड़ेगा. तो मेरे मन में प्लानिंग चल रही थी कि मैं कहाँ बॉलिंग कर सकता हूँ और कहाँ वो मेरी ज़्यादा अच्छी एग्जीक्यूशन रही है, तो वही पे था. और दूसरी चीज़, जैसे भूई भैया कभी साइड में आते हैं या फिर मिड ऑफ पे लगते हैं या फिर जैसे थर्ड मैन या फिर आसपास जब भी लगते हैं, तो उनसे जब भी बात करते हैं वो बस यही कहते हैं कि एग्जीक्यूशन पे ध्यान दो. नेक्स्ट वाली बॉल, पिछला क्या हो गया, आगे क्या होने वाला है, वो वी कांट डिसाइड दैट. तो एग्जीक्यूशन पे ध्यान दो और मेरा फोकस वही रहता है कि मेरे को एग्जीक्यूट करना है बस कैसे भी.
I don't want to skip any bowlers. Obviously, I think all the lads did a great job. There was different points where we had an impact on the momentum, but I think probably the biggest thing for me is tonight we all know we weren't at our best. I think that's pretty fair. We found a way to get the job done, but you know, we've come out of that with 2 points, and that's pretty outstanding for our chances to finish top 2, which is what we're pushing for. So, you know, we've got another decent break till we play Lucknow now. So let's sleep and enjoy each other's company, but let's ramp up towards the playoffs because that's what we've got to aim for now. So well done, everyone. A great win to have 2 points, but we know we've got a lot more to come from us.
Thanks a lot, Tim. Beautifully summarised. The one additional thing is, and it's on the theme of people coming back, you had a tough first 3 overs. You came back brilliantly when your team needed to. So really well done on that over as well.